This is a budget that I'm very proud to stand up and talk about. And part of putting together a budget, you get the opportunity to travel across the province and listen to Manitobans. And when I was doing that and working on this budget, I was always very aware of trying to make sure that we were getting their priorities into this budget. And really, what this budget is about is creating good jobs today, but also making sure that we have the skills and training and education in place so that our kids can get those good jobs tomorrow. When we talk about the economy, we need to think about where we've been, and we are still at a very critical time. The global economy is fragile, the recovery is fragile. Many of those economies that buy the things that we make and grow in Europe, in Asia, in the United States, they're still recovering. And Manitoba has done relatively well. We have the second fastest growing economy in the country since the recession. But fastest growing means a growth rate of about 2%. So we have to protect that. And that is why yesterday you saw a historic plan to invest in new infrastructure, because we need to build on our assets. And one of our assets is our geographic location in the center of Canada. When we were doing infrastructure roundtables, that's one of the things I remember somebody telling me. There's many good things about Manitoba. One thing you can never take away from us is our geographic location. The other thing that when I talk to Manitobans, when I listen to what they have to say, that was clear to me, is they wanted our priorities to be clearly investing in frontline services. I would talk to them and tell them that 70% of this budget, the investments we make, goes to healthcare, education, and services for families. And they told me that that was the right priority. That is what they would expect. But they also told me that they want us to make sure when we're investing their money that we're doing it wisely and that we're getting efficient use of those dollars. This is a budget that invests in jobs and growth for the future, invests in young people today, creates good jobs today. That infrastructure announcement yesterday, that's almost 60,000 jobs. But we need to train people to take those jobs. And this is a budget, I think, that puts us on a course to get to balance in 16-17, but to do it responsibly, without hurting families in the short term, by building an economy that can continue to grow and where everybody can continue to prosper. We're going to try to invest tax dollars efficiently, and we're going to ask people in business and the people who work for us for their ideas of how to do that better. But we also are going to invest in making sure that my kid and your kids and everybody's kids can grow up here, can get a good job here, can build a future here. That's what this budget invests in.